We often think that we know exactly what we need to experience in order for us to feel good, to feel better, to feel more joy, to become more peaceful, more loving, more free. And we struggle so hard, we suffer through so much in order to get there as soon as possible. We think that we have to go against ourselves, that we have to fight against ourselves because we need to get to that experience as soon as possible to experience such elevated set of emotions, while in fact this exactly could be what's blocking you from actually manifesting such an experience, from manifesting high frequency emotions, from manifesting all of the good emotions you are deeply desiring. Because in reality, in truth, we rarely do know how any experience is going to make us feel. We don't know what any experience is going to make us feel. And so you might already be aligned with the emotions, but you are blocking it by constantly fighting towards something else, by constantly seeking something else. You could actually be blocking this emotion from manifesting in your life. Because the law of attraction does not function based on experiences, it functions based on emotions. So you could already have attracted such an emotion. You could be in alignment with the emotion of love, the feeling of love, of joy, of bliss, of whatever. But because you are focused so much on the how, the when, the what, the experience, then you are blocking the actual emotion from manifesting into your life. And this is a good example for this could be when you are just focused on attracting a certain person or wanting to be with a specific person in a relationship, thinking that this is going to be the relationship of love, of bliss, of peace, of joy and everything you want. But in reality, it could be with someone else. You are thinking that this person is your soulmate and you're just focusing on attracting that person, while your true love or joy, you might be aligned with them already, but because you are focused on this person, so you are in a constant resistance. You are going against yourself. You are already aligned with your highest good, but you are not seeking it externally. Externally, you're focused. You're acting out of your ego, out of egoistic. Your purpose is egoistic, and it's driving you against what your manifestation of your highest good. And so you could be trying to attract that person while you are blocking someone else, someone new, from entering into your life. And with that new person, you're going to experience all of the emotions you're so deeply seeking. And so when you are, for example, so often I'm torn between two major choices in a dilemma, right? And I don't really have to figure out. I don't really think that the ego, the mind, is not designed to figure out the how and the when. We are stuck thinking that we are just the ego, that we are just the mind, and we have to figure out everything by ourselves, that we have to go through each and everything to make plans and to figure out the bits and pieces of all the details in order for it to come out in our highest good, to work out for our highest good, to be something that's going to feel good to us. While in reality, if you just let yourself be, if you just be your most authentic self, and that's what I do when I find myself stuck between two major choices, and I can't make a choice, and the more I try to force one or another, I experience more resistance internally. And you can never manifest anything intentionally when you are experiencing internal resistance. And so when I'm just stuck between two major choices, I go back internally. I be my most authentic self. I focus on just myself. I focus on, feeling whatever the emotion I am seeking out of either or any experience I want to go through in life. And that manifests the experience that's going to work out best for you. That make things work out the best possible way for you. And that's something Abraham Hicks mentions all the time, is that you should not put action towards something that you feel it is chores. It is so much effort that you have to go against yourself, that you have to experience so much resistance while you are putting effort towards that thing, while you are taking actions toward that thing. But rather, it should be a sense of relief, because it should come to you from a loving place. If you are focused on doing something and it feels bad to you, you're experiencing this internal resistance, then this means that you are you're not aligned with that thing. And if you are aligned with your highest good, then this thing is going to only be delaying your highest good. It's only going to be delaying what you are truly seeking. And that's why I spoke about previously about, effortless effort, about effortless creation. And that is the concept of Wu Wei from Taoism. One of the main fundamental concepts of Taoism is Wu Wei, which is effortless effort. And in that, they explain that you are able to generate more success through inaction. When your effort is all effortless, when you don't have to struggle and suffer through any action or any thought you take or think, then this way you are able to generate more success. And that's for so many reasons. You could watch, I'm going to leave a link in the description for that video, but it's because first and foremost, you are experiencing burnout. When you are constantly going against yourself, when you are constantly struggling, you are burnt out. And you won't have the real energy to create anything intentionally. And you're just now a byproduct of whatever is happening, of whatever you are, the resistance you are experiencing. But rather, when you just focus on yourself, when you remove the idea that you are an ego, that you're stuck as a mind trying to create everything in existence, and remember who you truly are, now you tap into your intuition, now you tap into inspiration, and now you have inspired action. Now you have effortless effort, effortless action, in which it comes to you intuitively. And with that intuition, whenever you receive an intuition, you receive a surge in your energy with it that allows you to fulfill such a calling, that allows you to fulfill your intuition. And now it becomes so seamless. And that's what happens with me every time I'm stuck between two different choices and I don't know a way out. I can't make a decision. Sometimes it's just I can't see which holds the good for me. Sometimes you're not able to see it because we are not designed to see this, because we create from being pure conscious energy. We create from the realm of energy through our higher self, in which all of this life is manifested. And now you become more and more closer to who you truly are. You create effortlessly. You tap into your creation energy, into the energy of you being the creator. That we are all have the entire energy of the creation, and so the creator flowing through us. That you have the same energy of each and every one around you and everything around you flowing through you, and all that you need to do is to just tap into whatever frequency in order to manifest that thing into your life. But rather, we just think that we have to struggle, that we have to fight hard, and that's because we rely so much on our physical senses. We're so limited. We limit ourselves, and we bind ourselves to this 3D reality, and we rely so much on our physical senses. And what's best transmuted to the physical senses as effort is physical action. We think that we need to put our sweat and tears into something, and that way we are going to earn it. That way we feel as if we earn it, and in turn it actually manifests because we transmute the action into an emotion, and in that we actually turn to create. We attract using that emotion that we've earned, that we are already there. We tap in more and more into the frequency of that thing by putting so much effort, and then we think that our effort is what actually manifested that thing into our reality. But in fact, you are actually manifesting through your energy, through your frequency. Everything is energy. There's no doubt about this. So why are we stuck thinking that we need to create from the body, from the physical, from the 3D, rather than from energy? If everything is energy and you are energy, then it's all frequencies. It's all vibrating on a specific frequency. And if you match that frequency, you get that thing into your life. As simple as that. But nothing is linear. I wish it was as simple as that. Kinda is, but you could see, you see the paradox here. The paradox of effort, perhaps. That the more you exert effort, the more you experience resistance. And the more you experience resistance, the more torn you become. Because when you are feeling torn out or burned out, then there are two different perspectives. Internally, you're not feeling good, and externally, you're forcing something. Here, it becomes forced action, forced thought. And whenever there's such contrast within you, you're not focused on one thing. You're not focusing your energy on one specific thing. And so the next time you find yourself stuck or you don't know how to experience, you want to feel, you want that thing because you believe that it's going to give you such an emotion, then just, focus on aligning yourself with that said emotion, whether it's love, joy, peace, abundance, gratitude. Once you truly feel it, once you are just focusing on yourself and being your most authentic self, whatever is in your highest good, whatever is for your highest good, will one way or another manifest into your life. And it's going to be effortless manifestation. It's going to be as seamless as ever. And you won't have to struggle through it. I don't want any of us to be struggling to think that we need to force everything into existence. That only creates more resistance, and that creates more contrast, and that creates more suffering. And we do that to ourselves because we limit ourselves. We make ourselves stuck within that ego construct. But once you really are your most authentic self, the entire divine energies in creation will assist you with whatever you are trying to create. And so take it easy with life. It is all just energy, and you are pure conscious energy. We are all just pure conscious energy experiencing this life through the manifestation of our higher self. This whole life is one big manifestation. If you choose to experience it through the eyes of struggle, through the mind of struggle and suffering, it will be just that. But if you choose not to, and rather choose to experience it from the mind of love, gratitude, peace, joy, bliss, then it's also going to be that. If you choose to think that it has to be so hard and so severe and there should be so much effort exerted, it will be that. If you choose to think, if you choose to experience it from the perspective that you don't need to exert effort, that you are the ultimate creator and that you can create, you can tap into the energy of creation and create whatever you want just by your energy, just by being it, just by being your most authentic self, then it will be just that. And that's all I wanted to say for today. Thank you so much for tuning into another video by AF's Conscious Frequency. If you find this video helpful, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps the video find its way to many more others who might actually need it.